everybody! How are you doing, sweetie pies? Yeah, I'm sorry, Juanson. I know I said 9:10, but YouTube didn't allow me to. It only allows me to do 9:15. So, hello Blair, how are you doing, sweetie? Hi, Dan. Hello, beautiful Stephanie. Hello, Juanson. I don't think Loth is here. Hi, Sophia. So I'm going to start this off with Lair. Lair, I am just going to go and read what you sent to me, okay? Stephanie, you're going to be on up second, my love, right up next. So, hi, sweetie pies. Just give me one little moment, okay? I'm just going to go and read what you sent to me, and then we're going to get straight to it. Okay, that is perfect. Okay. Oh no. Ooh, okay. And what is that? Okay, sweetie. I'm going to go look into the cards, my dear Lair, but I definitely do feel like it's exactly what you're saying. We're going to go take a sneak peek, okay? So just give me one little second. And here we go. Yeah, after all that time talking, and it's a end kind of a thing. Well, the problem is not necessarily that that Jay said, oh, you know, I had a tough weekend or a long weekend or whatever. The problem is there was no rescheduling. The problem was the end game of I'm not really ready for this. So we're gonna go take a sneak peek. Here we go. We're going to start with, is there a third party who is involved altogether? Oh, hold on. Okay. Thanks, sweetie. I got you, love. We're going to go and look at it right away. Aww. At least Lisa isn't like the cash register worker at your store. There's a cash register who's got bad juju. Oh, my sweet Lord. Okay, Lara, here we go, sweetie. So, all right, what's going on, sweetie pie? If ever you do, honestly, Lara, if ever you do want to chit-chat about it, I don't know, whatever, you want to talk about it, send me an email. I've said it before. I say it all the time. I'm sure I said it to you. You know where to find me. All right. Ace of Swords, the Hermit coming on through. Oh, sweetie pie. Honestly, I do not see any third party situation to this. You didn't really miss anything. Honestly, I feel like this person is telling you the truth, and I'm going to go and take out more cards upon it. She tried accommodating, but you don't want to rush anymore, right? Yeah. All right, I got you, my dear Hanson. I got you, my love. Yeah, you're a love bomb magnet. Okay, wait. And wait, before I do this, I do have to say, into the beginning of your message, you are talking about your past, and I do want to truly acknowledge that. Honestly, I do. I feel like blocking the person that, we're talking about the Scorpio, who hurt you on many occasions, shows that you have that real emotional growth that is happening. And good for you, because that is not an easy thing. And it was not an easy thing to do neither. So somebody needs to say it to you. I'm going to say it to you. Congratulations for doing that. I know it was horribly, and it's not easy. That it shows that you have growth. It shows that you have self-respect. It was not an easy thing. And, the fact that now you feel indifferent tells me that you truly released that chapter, and that is something that is really powerful. And now that's what I want to say in regards to that. In regards to them, is there a third party? There is not. I'm going to go and take out some more cards, but the cards seem to be quite clear at this moment. We're going to go and see this little deck. Because for the moment, it doesn't say that there's another romantic person who's interfering. It really shows like her energy is internal. It feels like she was a little bit overwhelmed and then kind of acted into that kind of a way, if you will. Yeah, kind of acted into a way like, oh, I'm a little bit distracted. I'm a little bit externally distracted, not quite ready, because our Ace of Swords is over here in reverse. Our Hermit is there also. Now, the barriers that are stopping her are her own barriers, and this is what she wants. What she wants is not to put any work into it. It is into the reverse. So, clearly from what we see into this deck, what she is saying to you is true. It really feels like she was a little bit into an emotional overload. It feels like it could be, I feel like it's mostly personal. I don't feel like it's family or anything as such. This is personal stress upon herself. She also has some avoidance tendencies, I'm going to say, that she's been struggling with for quite some time. But she has some avoidance tendencies, and that pullback response when things become a little bit too real. Now, I kind of prefer that she did it into this way, saying, you know, I'm not quite ready, that she honestly told you, hey, I'm not ready for this. I don't want to make you linger on for me, you know, than her kind of lingering on and working onto it, because she could have lingered for a really long time. So her sudden withdrawal feels so much more like a person who is shutting down than someone altogether who is shifting attention to somebody else. She knows that she's not fair. She knows that she did this last minute. And honestly, it was a difficult decision. It was a difficult decision, sweetie. But I'm going to say to you, there's nothing happening over here with anybody else. This is all about her. Yeah. This looks more like emotional unavailability than somebody who is, who's got somebody else, a third person or a fourth person or something of the such. Let me go see what you're saying into the meanwhile, and then I'm going to come right on back. You say no, but it's not, no, the fact that you dragged it is not a problem, because if you would have done this right off the bat, let's say after a week or two, and you would have said, oh yeah, let's go and meet up. Well, Jay would have done the same thing, would have came up with an excuse, because if Jay was not ready after 35 days or so, Jay was definitely not ready after 15 or 20. Yeah. My microphone has an echo. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, let me finish up with Lair, and I'll fiddle around with the microphone. Okay, yeah. Here, let's just yeah. Let me just. With it. Yeah. And let's turn that little baby over here. Okay, so we do have the moon, we do have our Knight of Wands, and we do have our Knight of Cups. There is no third party into this, my dear Lair. There is nobody. So I'm going to say thank God. I much prefer that. I wouldn't want this person to have kind of played around with you and played with other people. Hey, you guys can't see anything now, can you? Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, it's better, but you couldn't see anything anymore. Wait. No more movement. Ah! Okay, see? I knew I had to wait. Yeah, now I fixed the sound, and now you guys don't see anything anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me disconnect it. It's OBS. This is not YouTube. I cannot blame it on YouTube. This is an OBS thing. Let's do that. Yeah, I kid you not, really. Well, unless you guys can see me, but my camera is not. My camera is not on. It's off. Hold on. Yeah, you see a spread, but you don't see